Hey guys, Ken from Vendor Screen Printing. Today we're going to go over how to install pallet tape, but with a hack that you will love. But let's roll that intro and then we'll get to it. Alright guys, so there's tons and tons of ways to install pallet tape. Now, when you guys are using the traditional pallet tape, right, you want the pallet tape to cover the entire pallet that you're working on. And then when you put glue, and there's tons of different glue, there's spray adhesive, and there's also a water-based adhesive that you put down. And when you actually need to get it tacky again, just put some water on it, and then scrub it down with a little scrub pad, let it dry, and it gets tacky again. Now, we did not get sponsored by PMI. This is our first time ever using PMI, and we came out with we figured out a little hack. And I know on everybody, let's show you on the pallet right here. I know everybody has this issue where you install the pallet tape, right? And if you actually if you do the whole pallet, right, and then on the very edges you'll get like a little lift up, and then it's not tacky right here, and it's messing you up when you're putting the shirt on. So what we figured out is a little bit of hack. Now I'm gonna peel this off real quick, and I'm gonna show you guys how easy it is to use this hack that we have. Okay. Now, we did not invent this hack or anything. I'm pretty sure other people do it, but so pretty much when you are grabbing your PMI tape, you don't want to cut the whole thing where it actually will take up the whole pallet. Okay, so you cut enough, okay, that it's actually not going to take up the whole piece. Now let me show you. Let me zoom in on this. Now, if you haven't used PMI tape, this side is shiny. It's not tacky. This side is tacky that you peel off, right? So what I do is I pull it all the way on, and as you guys can see, I didn't cover. Right here is not covered, right here it's not covered, down here, up here it's not covered. So then I just lay it over the top a little bit, and I grab my other roll that I have. And now this roll that I have right here is not PMI tape. This was the traditional tape that we, pallet tape that we normally use. And I just flatten it down. Now you don't really know if you got any, bubbles in here or not, because the top piece, like I said, is not tacky. Okay, so you're gonna go through, you're gonna make sure everything is pushed down as best as possible. Okay, now a good thing is also to clean out the pallet before you do this, but I'm just hurry up and I'm giving you guys a quick demo on how we started doing this. All right. And then you come over and you take one of the edges. Let's see if I can zoom in real quick. And you just take one of the edges and you just kind of separate the actual tape and the bottom piece. Peel it up, and look at that. There's no lines or anything. But what makes it really nice is this piece is not covered. It doesn't start till right about here, right? And then there's room on both sides where it's not tacky. So when you're putting a shirt on, or even when you're taking it off, if you're over the edge too much and you didn't cut a clean line down the sides, the pallet tape would lift up on you guys. I know it would, because it did it to me as well. So what we did is we cut it short all the way around. So when you put glue or tack down, this is the common sense, or this is the, you know, the method you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to attack all the way to the ends. So I figured when you do the pallet tape, not to put it all the way to the ends, not all the way to the ends on the top and bottom. And now you have tack all the way around, but it's not going to lift up when you put a shirt on. All right. So that is something that we have, or I've been experimenting with. And again, PMI, this pallet tape, they did not send this to me. I purchased it, and tell you the truth, I really dig it. It definitely works out 10 times better than just normal, normal pallet tape. This pallet tape, it has a sticky side on the bottom. You put it on your pallet, and then you got to put your adhesive spray or your glue. Let me grab that real quick so you guys can see it. So, this is the fast tack. You'd have to spray it on here. And I use fast tack here and there still. Even with PMI, when I do hoodies, if I need it. The PMI tape is actually really good. I actually did a couple hoodies and didn't even have any issues with it. And then this is almost full too. But this is Pallet adhesive. It's a water-based substance, and if it just loses tack, you just spray some water on it, wipe it down, put it under the flash, and then it's back to tack. But what's really cool about the PMI tape as well, right, is say it loses its tack because of all the lint and everything. You just spray it down with some water, scrub it down, throw it under the flash. It'll reactivate the tack, and you're back to running with full tack again. So no more buying this, no more buying this, right? Just one thing you have to buy. You throw it on, and again, if you cut it down so it's doesn't fill up your whole pallet, one, you're going to save a little bit of pallet tape. Two, you're not going to have it flipping over the pallet tape and then screwing you up and having a bulge under the shirt and the whole 9 yards. But the pallet tape actually is pretty tacky, and they come in I think this a regular tack and then a more premier tack. This is just a regular tack, and I'll tell you what, guys, I love it. I've printed over 100 shirts on it, and went under the flash. Our new flash that is kind of a quartz forced air. We have the links below for that. But yeah, we picked this up from screenprinting.com, Ryannet website. And again, we're not sponsored by PMI, we're not sponsored by Ryannet. And but I just want to give you guys a little tip on PMI tape and how we figure to use it without it rolling over on us. But also, just this new tape is phenomenal. I know they've been out for a while. I just have not used them, so I just wanted to do a little review on it for you guys and show you guys how we figured to put it on to make it a lot easier for us while we print. So if you guys have any questions, if you have any comments below, please leave some comments. If you guys want to see something that you haven't seen, please let us know. We'll get to them. We're releasing a video every week on Tuesdays mornings, Pacific Standard Time. And like always, be safe and have fun.